The fertile Gorizia hills, known locally as Brda, rise where the land begins to gently roll along the westernmost edge of Slovenia. These sweet-scented hills rise between the Soča River and the town of Idrija, from the Sabotin Ridge to Korada Hill, from whose summits they descend toward the Friulian Plain, gently nestled between the white alpine peaks and the vivid blue of the Adriatic Sea. Brda is best known for its vineyards, and the people of Brda consider the grapevine a symbol of life, joy and hospitality. Brda wines are celebrated in Slovenia and abroad. Dobrovo, the center of Brda, has the largest co-op wine cellar in Slovenia, and many private vintners have added to the renown of Brda wines. The region's many wine festivals testify to the esteem in which the people of Brda hold the grapevine. The Ribola Wine and Olive Oil Festival in Višnjevik, the Brda and Wine Festival in Šmartno, and of course, Martin Mass. The locals especially honor the oldest resident of Brda, the indigenous Ribola grape, known as Rebula. This variety was first mentioned in written sources from Višnjevik, when Henrik of Rittersberg purchased a vineyard back in 1336, where 6 buckets of Ribola were produced every year. The green vineyards are surrounded by shimmering silvery olive groves. Most of the old olive trees died in the frost of 1921. The olive groves started being restored in the 1970s, and plantings included the indigenous varieties known as Drobnica and Črnica. Brda is also renowned for its fruit, especially the over 50 varieties of delicious cherries that grow in this region. They were dispatched as far as the imperial capital of Vienna and represented the first harvests after long winters. Cherries are best enjoyed fresh, but the people of Brda learned how to preserve them the whole year round as jams, liquors, compotes, and even cherry wine. Red cherries are celebrated each year with the Cherry Festival. Other fruits that also flourish in this region include apricots, figs, peaches, pears, and persimmons. Increasing amounts of fruits are being dried so that they're available throughout the year. Particularly noteworthy are the hand-peeled sun-dried prunes that Brda housewives used to make and are almost forgotten today. Of course, there are also the sweet Brda chestnuts. Brda's interesting architectural heritage ranges from simple tenant farmers' houses to castles, the best known being the castles in Dobrovo and Vipože. 17th century Dobrovo Castle houses an extraordinary collection of works by the world-renowned painter Zoran Mušić, whose father came from Brda. You can exchange marriage vows in the castle halls and sample the majority of wines that mature in the Brda region in the castle cellar. Very picturesque is the little village of Šmartno, tucked behind medieval walls, distinguished by its 5 preserved towers. The cultural and ethnological pulse in the arts center and Brda Hall, as well as the lively events in the narrow village streets, lend a particular charm to the village of Šmartno. At the end of August, the villages of Šmartno and Medana, the latter also the birthplace of the great poet Alojz Gradnik, feature the festival Dreams in Medana, literature and wine days, and in the fall and spring the 2 villages host painters and sculptors. The churches of Brda are true architectural gems, with their distinctive bell towers reminiscent of small forts. The best known are the church in the village of Gradno, with its Stations of the Cross painted by Zoran Mušić and other paintings by Lojze Spacal, and the church of St. Martin in the village of Šmartno with frescoes by Tone Kralj. Small chapels lead visitors to the Church of the Holy Cross in the village of Kojsko, which contains one of the oldest Gothic altars in Slovenia. In addition to old architectural monuments, one can also admire modern farms. Many of these offer tourist accommodation and facilities such as swimming pools, tennis courts, and bicycles for rent. They are excellent starting points for exploring the region's many walking trails. Brda homemakers will spoil you with homemade treats such as dry cured ham, frittatas, white polenta, and sweet poached pears made with the local variety called pituralka. 2 hotels and the many vacation farms in Brda can accommodate over 400 guests. Brda's natural features are also quite stunning. The Krčnik natural stone bridge is 5 meters long and over a meter wide, spanning Kozbanšček Creek with a surface polished smooth by the water. High above the mysterious river pools are the hills rising over Brda, Korada Hill and the Sabotin Ridge, with the ruins of the Church of St. Valentine, offer the best views of the region. The 2 summits bear silent witness to the atrocities of the First World War, with their many trenches and caverns that now form part of the Peace Park, reminding visitors of the senselessness of all wars. To take in the beauty of the entire Brda landscape at a single glance, visit the village of Gonjače and climb the 23-meter tower there. The top of the tower offers superb views extending to the Adriatic Sea and the Alps. But most pleasing of all, without question, are the soft curves of the trellised hills of Brda.